Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette. Welcome to my studio. I'm back. It's so good to be back in the studio. We'll talk about where I've been and what I've been doing later during our craft and chat segment. Today, we're going to be doing a little follow-up on our bullet journal planner. We're going to look at a new kit and we're going to play with a fun new craft. So, well, it's not new, but I'm going to be doing a little crafting anyway. So I want to thank you for all coming along to the studio today to see what I'm doing. I want to welcome our new subscribers. Hello, hello. Welcome everyone who's new. And I want to send hugs and kisses to all of my subscribers who've been following me since day one. I'm happy you're all back again. So I think we probably should get going because we have lots to do today. So let's start with, I'm trying to figure out what I want to start with. There's so many good, pretty things on here. As you know, it's actually Monday, August 30th. It is the day after my birthday. Yesterday on Sunday was my birthday, and the day before that was my 44th wedding anniversary. So we had a very eventful weekend. So, but the point of that was that I always feel right at my birthday that we're falling into fall, that it's time for fall, it's coming, and I can always feel it, you know. I've always been that summer baby who's really ready for fall by the 29th of August. So anyway, I'm ready. So here's a little bit of summer and a little bit of fall, kind of fits where we're at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this kit off to the side for just a second, but I'm not going to put it far because we're going to talk about it. So here we are. Here's my planner. I've gotten it together. It is, there is a video on this. If you are new to the channel, there is a video, one or two before this, where I show the making of this, or the, setup of it and everything. So now I finally have the cover is glued on. I've got, there was a strip of paper that we had, and that's all on. And now I have some lace on here. I have the back cover. And I've put a clear pocket with a little saying. This saying is begin each day with purpose. And I made it one of those clear plastic pockets so I could change this out if I decided I wanted something new for the next month, or, I just wanted to change. And this sits on my work table here every day, and I write in it every day. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, someone was asking, what's a bullet journal? Well, this is a planner bullet journal, which is, for me, really planner isn't the right word because I don't plan in this really. I mean, I may list projects that I want to do and maybe some things I need to accomplish. But what I do is I bullet journal. Now, what a bullet journal is if you think of bullet points on a page, at least this is my understanding. I don't know if I have it right, but it's what I call a bullet journal, and it may not be correct. But what it is you have your page. Say it's today's Monday, the 30th, I would take my pen. If there was something important happening, I'd write it at the top, like hair appointment or whatever. And then I would write down, I would put a little bullet point like that. And then I'd write down what I do with mine is this is how I track my work. Today, I downloaded and copied kits. I fussy cut. I worked on blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's kind of what a bullet journal is. It's a quick little synopsis of what your day was. Now, if you're not a crafter, of course, you could say, I organized my kitchen, I bought all new Tupperware, I blah, blah, blah. So you can just go back and look at what you did to remind you, did I do that? Or it can be an accomplishment book. It can be, here are the 5 wonderful things that happened today. So you put 5 little bullet points here. And you'd say, I'm grateful for blah, blah, blah. My blessing today was blah, blah, blah. So you could do it that way. It's not a full writing out of all your feelings, okay? Because when I don't have time to, I just don't have that much to say. My life isn't that fabulous. So I track my work, as you could see. This is tracking my work. And I write down if I've had it for me. If I'm following my migraines right now for my doctor. So I'll write down migraine day, And I might write any little note I need to know. So that's kind of a bullet journal because you're not writing out everything that happened to you that day. I would say both gratitude and blessing journals are kind of bullet journals because if you're just writing a quick line. Now, some people have blessing journals and they write, my blessing for today is, and they'll write everything in detail. Now that is more journaling. So this is bullet style. But it's also where I keep my appointments. So I'm calling it a planner bullet journal because I have my calendar. I write my appointments in, and that's how that is. So hopefully that answered your question. For those of you who didn't know what one was. Whoops, that pen is just jumping off there. So I have my cover done, as I said. I have glued everything on the inside. I have a pocket here. This is my personal information, and I stuck a little peg there to kind of cover things up. And then I have a thought or a saying. It says, if you can dream it, then you can do it. Okay, so that's a motivational thing for me for the day. I have a to-do list. Now, once I show this book today, I won't show it again because I'm going to be filling this in, and this is going to be projects that I want to do. Okay. And then I have my calendar for the year, so I can do a quick check of something. This will be filled in after today, and this is all of the birthdays. So I'm going to write every month that there's a birth date and who it is, you know. Then this is contacts. Like I said, this will get filled in after today. So I have my contacts, my monthly, and then I have notes. And the notes is going to be some maybe for me, things I don't want to forget, like something I want to make, and I don't want to forget it. What did I write on here? Oh, okay. So I will, you know, stick that little note on there. I have a little tab here kind of as a bookmarker. This came with the kits. Then I have my month filled out for appointments. Then I have my work. And because this is the end of the month, I have August. I did start September here because it's in this week. Then I have the next month of September, and I'll have my appointments. And then this is an appointment card. And then I have another saying for the month: beautiful woodland nature is inspiration. So for decorating, I can decorate these little spots up. There are things that came with the kit, as well as other fun woodland things I can do. This one could be decorated up. And I will go back and do those because there's a day where I just feel like decorating, but I don't want to do a project. So I'll just decorate the book. Now, I went ahead and set up all my weeks for September. I've written in the dates. So all the pages are in. I haven't done October yet. I usually do it at the beginning of the month. I'll glue everything in. Or in the evening, I'm bored and I feel like doing some gluing. I love to glue. So I will set up my page with the pocket. This will have my calendar on it, and then it'll have my 4 weeks. Okay, and I counted, and I have enough that takes me right to the very end of the year. So at the end of my, this is my template for cutting pages. At the end of the year, at the end of the book, I do have pockets, and what I've stuck in these pockets are the pieces to decorate this journal with that I've already got pre-cut and ready to go. The tabs and all the goodies. Same here. This pocket is going to be for things that I want to keep and look at, reminder things, pockets, and maybe extra appointment cards or something like that, something that came in the mail I need to deal with. And then at the end of my book, I have the 23, and then I have more cards and more sayings, and they're in the clear pockets as well as the regular pocket. And, you know, I may decorate this up. I haven't finished, but this is, it's as prepped as it's going to be until I actually start, you know, as I'm using it, then I start doing more. So as you can see, we are all caught up and ready to go. So, and I use this every day. So like I'll be using it today. So the first thing that'll be on this page for the 30th will be made a video today. And I'll say what video it is. And then this also helps me track my videos. Now you'll say, well, gosh, there's no room to write extras. Don't need it, because thanks to the wonder of Post-it notes, I can add a page in here. I can glue in a page. I can stick things in the pockets. I can slide it in. I can paperclip it in. I can add whatever I want. And it can be as open mouth as it wants because it's sitting on my desk. But generally, I keep my book weight on it just to kind of keep it down a little bit when I'm not using it. So, because I need a place to store that so I can find it. So this is made from an altered book. And this is a book that I've altered and glued pages together for those of you who are new to my channel. I want to show you, well, I will in a minute. I'll just move that for right now. Okay, so that's our planner, and we're all caught up on that now. Now, I want to share a very special kit with you. This one's very near and dear to my heart. This is from a Jewel Design, Jolene shop, and it's called Falling into Autumn. It's a 5x7 photo art lookbook journal kit. I know that's a mouthful. It's a lookbook journal kit. The pictures in this digital are dear to my heart because my 10-year-old granddaughter took them, and my 15-year-old granddaughter took one or two, but the majority of them are my 10-year-old granddaughter. And she took these photos, and her mama made her a kit. And so it is going to be done for me. It's going to be made in a altered book. Now, I've already altered the book, and I didn't do this on camera on purpose because this is a Dollar Tree book, and this is the first one I've ever bought from there that has lots of dirty words, bad words, naughty words, and storylines naughty. It's just a naughty book. Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice that because at the Dollar Tree when I buy it, I pull the jacket back to see what color the book is because I wanted it for the color of the spine, this part. It's $1. I don't care if I pull the pages out, right? So I wanted the hardcover. So I didn't want to do it on camera because the very first page was like, oh my gosh, it was yuck. So I didn't want you guys watching me do it. So I have prepped the book. And I've made it into a variety of things. So the first one has a pocket right on the side. And I'm putting my hand on here for a reason because this is naughty. And I paperclip everything together. And I do not take the paper clips off until I've decorated the pages. Because I learned the hard way with my first glue book. I thought, oh, I'm going to get ahead. And I glued everything, and it was a booger to decorate. Oh my gosh, it was so hard to decorate. It still is. So this one, I do the styles. So the first one, this is a no pocket page. This is a side pocket page. I apologize if you see something you shouldn't, so please don't zero in on the book, okay? This is another side tuck, but pocket. This is a no pocket page, and this is just to remind me, so while I'm decorating, this one has the notch out at the top, so that reminds me where the pocket's going to be in this book. No pocket. I have a double there. No pocket. I have a side pocket here. I have a no pocket. And so on and so forth. It goes through the whole book like that. Please pardon me. I'm on the verge of losing my voice, so it's very, very raspy. This one has a side pocket. Again, that one's at the top. That's no, another side. There's only about 15 pages in here on purpose because it's about how many is in the kit. So let me explain. We'll go over the kit, and then we'll explain what a lookbook is, okay? So let me move that. I'm not sure if I'm doing this in a good order, but I'm not sure how to do that. So we'll give it a shot. So this is our beautiful kit. And all these photos are taken by my granddaughter and put together by my daughter. Isn't this lovely? I just love this. It's called Falling into Fall, meaning it's not quite fall yet. Things are starting to turn. The colors are there. I just love this. She did such a good, this is a 10-year-old with no experience in her mom's phone. So I just adore this. I think this one might have been taken by my daughter actually. So it was a great project. They both worked on together. This is a piece of lace because we need our neutral pages in the book. So that's going to be my neutral page. Some more cattails. Now the difference between these two pages is this has the pumpkins and some rocks and some, you know, Jolene's done her mastery and added a few little goodies. So where those aren't, she's got some things here. Where those aren't, you will see a page that looks like that. Isn't that lovely? Pretty blossoms that she took. A log. This is from their trip. These are flowers in my yard. Leaves and water. Tree from their trip. I'm not sure where this one came from, but it's really pretty. These are from my yard. This one my 15-year-old granddaughter took on her high school campus. I don't know where these are. I think that's from her yard, and these are all from their trip. So as you can see, it's a beautiful little kit. It goes beautifully with Jolene's other 2 or 3 autumn kits that I've already shown you. So it should be in the shop tonight. Hopefully by the time you see this, if it's not there, it will be there shortly. I'll let her know when this goes up so that she can make it go live. If you're interested, she did a beautiful job taking those images and putting them into digitals to work with in the book or whatever you're making. And like I said, this goes great with her other autumn kits. So there's, you know, plenty of things to use in here. Pockets, little tabs, little circles. This is a pocket. You got your flags. You've got your page tabs, which I will be using in this book. More pockets, words, belly bands, little circles to decorate your belly bands, journaling cards. Tags, journaling cards, smaller end belly bands or page tucks, file folder. Oh, aren't these beautiful? Oh my gosh, these are stunning. And then your other neutral page that you can do on the back of your printed pages. So that could be like on the back of this page. So this is the kit by my little granddaughter. I'm super proud of her. You can tell I'm a proud grandma, but I had to share this with you. If it's your thing, great. Go on over to the shop, see if it's available. And again, this is Falling into Autumn. It's the 5x7 photo art lookbook journal kit. Now, you don't have to just use it as a lookbook. 5x7 means it's going to print out 5x7. I don't know what will happen if you tell it to go full page. You can. I don't know what it'll do. If it'll just get fuzzy. But I will be using this plus several of Jolene's other kits and some pages she made me to make a lookbook. What a lookbook is, there are a lot of people have asked Gail, well, what's the difference between the journals? There are all kinds of journals, you guys. There's not just one kind. There's a kind you get at Target that is just a lined hardback book, you know, to write in. And then there are some that are blank pages to write in. Okay. Then there are the ones that are handmade by us artists who alter books, use digital kits, make junk journals. And some of those journals are for writing. Some are for doing your art in. Some are just pure art, just to look at because they're just beautiful to look at. Some are planners. Some are glue books that you glue in. You know, they're started and then you save images you like and you glue things into them. And then there's, you know, just beautiful handmade journals that are what we call blank books, naked books. And they have a beautiful cover. They might have a pocket on the inside and the outside. And they just have maybe a little stamped page or a tiny little tuck here and there. But they're really for writing, but they're handmade. And there's the decorative journals that are more like what Gail Agustinelli and Amy and a lot of them make, where there's plenty of writing space, but there's also pockets and tags and journaling cards and tucks and all kinds of fun things. Again, they're to write in, but they're also beautiful. So they're a combination of art book and writing journal. And I'm going to show you an altered book that I did. And now then there's altered books, and they're not necessarily journals, but they can be. This is one that I'm working on. And let me move this out of the way. We'll go back to lookbook in just a minute. This is part lookbook, part journal, mostly lookbook. And that's why I wanted to show it to you. This is one that I've made. I've taken a hard book and I've altered the pages. And as you can see, and the name of the book is Small Town Girl. See, so I kept that because it matches my images. You guys, hold on a minute. Someone is, I think, putting a new roof on, and I can hear the nail gun because I have the window open. It's a beautiful morning, and it's distracting me, so I'm going to close the window. So I may still hear it, but hopefully not enough to mess up my video. I haven't made one in a while, so I'm a little out. So this is a book I'm working on. As you can see, it has some beautiful pieces already in it. I kept the name again. So this book could be written here. Each thing that's tucked in can be written on. So this is part journal, part lookbook, part art book. Okay, so it's a little bit of everything. So I've kept now I still have to cover these pages. They are not done yet. As you can see here, this is really not what I want to show. It's not a page I want to keep, so I'm going to cover it with this beautiful tag. It's going to go right there, and I'll probably leave it where you could tuck something in there, here and here, and I'll make sure there's a journal card in there, okay? This had some beautiful music in it, so I left it there. I left this there. We got a big pocket here. I do have to fill that. Okay, here's one of those pocket pages. It's sort of decorated. I can do more. I can do a focal point on here. It will probably need one. Now, this is left to journal on. Okay, I left the title, left to journal on. So we're not going to cover it. The pages are thick and yummy. This is, again, left to write on. This will probably get a focal point and a big journal card. These are left to write on. This is got two big journal cards, and they need some focal points, I see. I think we're going to have to put something on those. Oh, see the back? Oh, oops, the back is... This was a fun project. I'll talk about it real quickly because it was so fun. This was a sheet of postcards. And there's 4. I flipped it over, so the blank side, and I collaged all over it. Then I turned it back over, and I cut out the journaling cards. And so you get a surprise as to what's on the other side. And so these are what was on the other side. It was so fun. So I need to put a focal point on that, or maybe a tab. They're very busy, so the focal point, I don't know if it would be maybe a lady, or maybe it'll be a flower, or nothing. Or I'll leave them as is, maybe put some lace. This page is just to look at. It's part of what a lookbook is. It's just to look at. I could add a plain strip for writing. I'll have to count up how much writing space there is. If there's not enough, then yeah, I'll put something like this on here. So these are plain pages to write on. This is a lovely Paperclip notebook. So we have more writing space on the back of this for those of you who like your little secret notes. Those of us who journal, like to work in these, like to have fun little places to write. I know I do. What am I doing here? There we go. Again, we have another page that is just basic, can be covered. I think it's going to get some plain paper on it for writing. This could go here. This has a tag that can be written on. Same with these. They're going to need some plain paper, or they don't, because they're going to have a journaling card, and maybe they just have a focal point, and it's just decorated with lace and goodies. Okay, we have a big pocket here. We have a tag that could go in here. That's a good size writing journal tag. Again, we can leave it like this, put a focal point or decorate. It has a big pocket. There's going to be a lot of giant, very, very big journaling cards that go in these. But it's part lookbook. It's just to look at. Maybe I'll add a tab and some lace. Got a big pocket. This one I made the mistake of having about 30 or 40 pages in it. Double pages. So it's a big one. And I've learned since to pull out a lot more pages. In fact, I think I was talking to Gail at the time I was started this book, and I told her, oh my gosh, there's too many pages. And so she told me what to do to fix it, pull out some pages. Big old journaling card. But there's room for another one under there. This needs a focal point. Needs some lace, goodies, you know, the usual. Sorry, this book hasn't been open in a while. It's been sitting on my shelf. I haven't worked on it in a bit. I need to finish it. You can see I've worked a lot in it. Again, this one is set as a pocket. I'm not sure why I have it over here, because it should be on a page, but maybe I decided I liked it better. Or maybe I'll just put something. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a pocket one where you cover it and you can put something in it. So I'm going to put that back in there. I am struggling with this book. It hasn't been open in a while, so it's good and flat. This is a lookbook page. Just pretty. Can add a few things to it, maybe. Another page to look at or write on. More pockets. Giant card. This one's just a pretty card. This was pretty. Got my little bunny. I love bunnies. I've been collecting bunnies since I was a little girl. I have a huge collection in my trunk. I used to have them out until we had an earthquake, and a lot of them got broken. I was devastated. We got a big pocket there. Needs to be filled. This is another one of those Paperclip Notepads. This definitely is going to need some plain paper, more pockets, pocket. So you can see I've worked a lot on this. And I have 2 huge basketfuls of ephemera that's already made for this. So it's just a matter of putting it in and doing the finish up on all these. This was one of those master boards. These big cards were master boards. Oh, no. I just, No, these weren't. This was just, I made big journaling cards for this. And it needs its focal point. All these cards need their focal points. And there you have it at the end of the book. These are the pages for the end. I know I wanted those right there. Big pocket with tags. Pretty tags. Look at the pretty tags. Oh, I guess it's just like that. I love this. This is one of my favorite pockets. I saw Gail make these first time. So these are Gail inspired. And then I have some pretty goodies that can go back here or go in somewhere. I don't know why I have them back here, but I do. It's been a while since I've looked at this book. But I wanted to show you what a part lookbook, part journal, part, you know, art book looks like. And this is one of those. So this book right here, which is a lookbook, will be done like this. All the pages will be covered with the digitals, but I will also do some possible blank pages and then fill it with lots of journaling cards. So you could write in it. The point is to look at all the pretty fall pictures, how they're put together and how they're enhanced. And that's what this is going to be. I'm not going to do this on camera, but I will show it to you when it is completely finished. Okay? So I wanted to share that with you. And that's a good part of our time. You know, we've already spent a half hour going over all this. So we will do a little project. I'm going to move that aside. It's not the prettiest paper. Just love that. We're going to do a little project that I started. Well, I haven't started, but I'm going to start. Here's my tray of goodies. And you're probably thinking, what in the world is she doing? Hold on a minute, ladies. I'm going to get some water. Okay. Kind of ease that throat. That's so raspy. I don't know if it's allergies or what is going on, but oh, and before I do that, as you can see, my little bucket of clear pockets is growing. I want to put these in here before I lose them because I've already lost them once. And this one missed getting its little tab. I have to go through and put that on. I do have a video on how to do these, but this is where all of my die cuts that are cut out are. Or if they're punched out. Also, if they're punched, they're going in here because they're the same way. You know, they're little things. And this is just a little box off of the cake lid from my cake for my birthday. I thought it held these really nicely, so it sits on my desk where I can see it. It's clear, and I can see all of my little die cuts so that they get used, right? Okay, I like to share storage tips with you, you know, as we're going along. All right, now, these are the things that I want to use in this, so they're sitting in a little tray. And I'm going to make some little journaling cards with my ladies here. And, oh, I also want to share two things. Two of my favorite gifts I got for my birthday. One, ta-da, my whale punch, my whale tail punch. I am so excited. My husband found one for me. Well, I actually found it, but he bought it for me off of eBay. And it's from a lady who had quite a few Stampin' Up! Punches. She is no longer using them. Cuts beautifully. Super happy to have it. So, and she got it to me super, super fast. So I was really, really excited when I got it. Talk about crazy. It's used, but I don't care. It cuts well, you know. And I have wanted one of these forever since I very first saw the whale tail. First I thought, oh, I don't need it. I want to cut out a punch, but this is that paper I over embossed, and I'm not sure if it can handle the punch. I'm trying to figure the best way to get the most out, because I use, as you know, pink often. There we go. Yay. Oh, I just love this punch. I've wanted one for so long. I told you, ladies, one of these days I was going to get that punch, and I did. So anyway, super happy to have it. Gonna spend some time today cutting out some lovely little tabs for my books and journals and work. So there we are. Those are our beautiful little tabs. I won't have to buy them anymore. Woohoo. Okay. Gonna think of about a million things to cut with that. Second thing is I got a project tray cart, just like Gail's. It came yesterday. The bad part was it's missing 4 screws, which means we couldn't put the top tray on. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm looking at it right now. I turned around. I have 5 shelves, and I can't show it to you, but once it's loaded with projects, I will show you a picture of it. I can't take my phone out of the holder, unfortunately. I mean, unless I'm going to move it around the room and we're just doing a tour, but I would not do that right now because my studio is very busy and there's stuff everywhere. So anyway, I thought I'd share with you my lovely birthday gifts. So anyway, I'm going to work on these. These are some little goodies I'm making for my project. More Victorian ladies. I'm thinking about using these little wooden, they call them pins, but we call them clothespins here. So, I want to put these on these cards. I spent some time, you know, getting everything cut, and I also painted these little ladies. I colorized my 2 ladies here. I don't know if you can see the pink on them. And I saw Tina do it on one of her videos where, and I'd seen it also, well, actually the first time I saw it was G. Kerr did them, where she used her oxides and inks with a paintbrush. She used a glass mat or some kind of mat, put it on there, added water, and then used a paintbrush to paint these. And so I did just give them some color, and I love it. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It was very soothing. So I did some of those, got those ready to go. She isn't colorized. I'm not going to color her. I will ink her probably, same with her. And then she came that way. She's in a sepia tone. So I thought I would at least get 1 or 2 done before I run out of time here. So why don't we start with her? This one's done on a vintage note card, just an index card. It actually came yellowed like this. So I just want to add, well, I did distress it a little bit, but it's very yellowy on its own. See, that's the natural back, and it's not, see, it's not bright white. This is what they look like. I was able to, I had some in my stash from, you know, all the businesses I've owned and worked at. And I also got some at my local Goodwill. So these are to go into the projects that I'm going to be working on. So what I'm doing is I'm stash building right now. I'm going to use a doily. Let's see, does she need any? She could use, even though she's pink, I do want to, she does have some kind of harsh edges. So I'm going to just put the barest amount of ink on here. I'll try to stay on my mat so you can see what I'm doing. Make sure we're in view. And so I hope you all had a great weekend. It is Monday morning, fairly early for me. I'm trying to get this out so I can get it up today. I did not get any videos made over the weekend. I had planned to make one, but it just didn't happen. Now I want to do a little bit of stamping on here, just a little. I use my favorite stamp. Do I want the round Paris or do I want the square one? I don't know. Let me see. We did have a wonderful anniversary weekend, just a quiet day, spent it together, talking and laughing and reminiscing over all the years we've been together for 44 years and then 5 years dating. So 49 years together because we're childhood sweethearts and the boy and girl next door. I think I've told you that story before. So we spent a lot of time with that and just watching movies together and hanging out, and watching golf and just having a good day. And my husband made us lobster and steak for dinner, and he barbecued it. Oh, master griller with his smoker, and that was wonderful. And he bought us a fabulous tiramisu dessert because he doesn't cook. Kind of gave me the day off and just gave me a beautiful anniversary card, and it was just a wonderful day. Wonderful, wonderful day. We had brunch, so you know, it's all good. We worked on that together like we used to. We had one of our favorite brunches and just had a great day for my birthday. Because of the COVID thing and my grandkids being back at school and stuff and my health, I couldn't have the whole family over, so my daughter came by and brought me my rolling cart, and we chatted for, gosh, a couple hours. Got to see my son and his family on FaceTime, so it was a great day. I'm going to put this up here. Fingers crossed. Oh, yes, nice. Okay. And I want something else. What else do I have? Maybe a little script, huh? Let's see. I think I could use a little wet one. And I've been gone a little bit because I haven't been particularly well. We've been going through a lot in our family right now. Someone very, very, very close to me has stage 4 cancer. It's growing again, so a lot going on with that. And so I took some time off from everything, from crafting, from everything. Hit me kind of hard. And so I can't say who this is and who they are to me, but because of their privacy, but it's pretty devastating, and I don't want to bring you guys down. So this is a happy place, but it's the reason I've been gone. And oh yeah, I like that. I'll put just like teeny tiny bit up here. All right, don't put too much, just a little bit of something, something. So, and my hands and wrists were bothering me so bad that they were so inflamed from all the crafting I was doing. I had to take some time off and just let them. I didn't do any crafting. I mean, I did the tiniest bits, but mostly I did a little fussy cutting, which doesn't bother them too bad. They're, I was going to get something and I don't know what it was. Huh. Just had a complete brain fade. All right, I got up to get it to tell you guys what it was, and I don't know. So they're better. They needed to rest. I did a lot of organizing, sorting, decision making about my business and my videos and things like that. So it was a good time. A lot of reflection, and just took some much needed downtime. So, and I'm really happy with all of my sorting and thinking about what I like to make, what brings me joy, and what I'm just doing because everybody else is doing. So you're going to find a lot less of that and a lot more of things that are just me on here. You're going to see just me doing my thing and not what everybody else is necessarily doing. And in my style, I did some fussy cutting because I wanted to get some roses on here. I don't know if I want like pastel-y. It's kind of yellowy. Cut these out, but I don't know that they're the right color. I want to put some flowers on here. I'm not really liking what I cut out. Oh dear. You know, it looked great in the dull light of evening because I want to put flowers right there. I know that's what's going to go on each and every one of these, but I don't like the ones I cut out. Uh-oh. Okay. These are from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I love them, but not with this candy colored pink. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I got the wrong color. What in the world? I'm usually better at that, but you know, where I fussy cut at, I have terrible light. Both day and night, it's not bright like in here. Now, I bought a huge sheet of roses that Tina did. See, those are more sepia colored. These are the little bit lighter pink, but they're still not the right pink. Oh, yeah, see, that would be... The variation is so subtle. Use up all my time. Yeah, I think I like that better. I want this to be very French, very soft. So definitely have the wrong color pink cut. Darn it. Okay, let's see how fast I can fussy cut this. I'd like to at least finish one card, but I might not. Because I just pulled this craft aside in case we had time to do something today, because I didn't want it to be all just chat. But I knew I had to catch you up on things, and one of the realizations I came to while sorting and putting things away and reorganizing my space a little bit, I mean, I didn't really move any furniture or anything, just projects, getting the project cart and figuring out, you know, what projects do I really, really, really want to do? Or am I just making it because everybody else is making it? Or am I doing it because everybody else is doing it? Because I want to do what everybody's doing. I want to make all these things and I can do it. So why wouldn't I? But then I realized after a while, I really wasn't having fun. I love making them, but it wasn't like talking to my spirit, my creative spirit, my heart. It wasn't like filling me with joy. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't full of joy. And I want to get up excited about what I'm making that day. And I want to just like leap out of bed and go, oh, I can't wait to get into my craft room. It's been a while since I felt that way. So, which isn't good. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, let's glue this down. Let's see what we can get. Now I have to figure out which glue I want to use. Let's see if this glue is going to work. I'm looking to see where I put my pin. Pardon the reach. Because I can see this is... No, it's not plugged up. I didn't even want to start unless I knew it was going to work. Okay. So anyway, I was saying that I wasn't enjoying my crafting like I should. And I wanted to feel that just, I can't wait to get in here. Because I mean, I used to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, run into my craft room, craft for hours, finally realized I needed to eat, you know, because I was getting faint. I want to feel that way again. So I was watching a video and I was watching it and I was thinking, oh my God, I love that. That is what I used to do. It dawned on me that I had gotten very far away from what I enjoy doing, what I love doing, how my room was originally set up and what it was set up for. And why I have so many supplies I'm not using is because I'm not doing what I was doing when I started out. So I'm going to go back to that and you will see it. And I hope you will love it. Yes, I love shabby chic, but I also love Victorian, Edwardian, vintage. And I want to get back to some of the things I just love making. And you'll see you'll notice it. And hopefully you all love it and you'll hang on and you won't leave. Because they're all projects you could do. I mean, it's nothing you can't do. So hopefully it's something you want to do and it inspires you. Even if you don't want to make what I make, hopefully it just inspires you to be creative. Because that's why I watch videos, for inspiration. And to look at and admire other people's creative work. I want to go that way. Put it right there. I mean, I already knew what I want these to look like. It was just a matter of getting to them. I don't have her push down really hard because you know how unforgiving our glue is, right? All right, I like it. But it absolutely needs some lace. Oh, I just ripped up her elbow. Sorry, sweetie. I didn't take it off, but I did give it a good bend there. That had to hurt. There we go. All righty, there we go. So hopefully this video isn't too depressing, but I promise from now on they will be upbeat and happy. And if I'm doing everything I love doing, I should be the happiest of crafters ever. Throwing pins around. I've got them everywhere so I can unplug my glue bottles. Crazy weather. Hot, cold, hot, cold. It was like 90 degrees all weekend. Well, I'll say Friday or Saturday, it was like almost 100. Crazy. And 2 days before that, and the day before it started to get hot, it was 60 degrees. So I went from wearing leggings and a long sleeve shirt to sundress. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Summer dress. I don't wear sundresses anymore. Huh. Not with these arms. Lordy. Alrighty. So, what time do we have? All right. We're okay for a few minutes. What I want to do is I want to put a little piece of lace. I want it down the side. I want it to go out. Which way do I want to go with this? Or do I want it on the bottom? I don't do it, well, if I do lace at the top, I do something small. My fall allergies are bothering me. We have different plants in California that bloom in the fall. And why my voice is so raspy, I hope. I don't think I'm sick. I don't feel sick. I just woke up with zero voice and had to work hard to get it back. Oh, let's do it on the bottom. That's where I really like it. But let's add some more lace to that. I feel like it's not enough. So that's really wide, too wide. That's a little more narrow. I don't know if that's the right lace though. Here's some more. What do we think of that? But kind of the wrong color. Is this one too tiny? Maybe not. This is a Stamperia lace. I got it in one of my mixed media Minnesota kits. I love those kits. They're fabulous. I have quite a few of them, and I haven't done anything with them. So, and right now I'm putting myself on a spending moratorium. I have a few things coming in that are laces. I had to order some more laces, but other than that, I'm putting myself on a no buy. Try not to buy anything for a while. Just create. Just happily create. Ah! All right, let's try this. I'm going to stick it to the table so I can hold it down. Stick the card under it. Because it's sticking to me. Stick to the table, you darn little piece of lace. Yeah, I want a kind of a double piece there. All right. Goodness gracious. This is good tape on this lace, I'm telling you. It's not coming off its packaging. This person, well, Stamperia knows how to package, let me tell you. Although, honestly, I'm having a hard time seeing. Well, I actually like both sides of the lace, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna cut off this bent end that's just driving me berserk. Okay. I want to barely put that on there, so let's go right here. I'm going to check our time because I got confused. Oh, okay, we're all right. Give me a few minutes to finish this one. Anyway, we'll finish this. Okay, let's get this on here. I also feel like I want... I'm going to have to be... I need to dig around in my laces a little bit. I am just looking for lace here. Don't mind me pulling out everything. Oh, this is pretty too. Well, let's give it a shot. I've got something in my head and I'm not getting there, you know. So, you know how that could be. If you don't get what you want in your head going, you're a little frustrated. Hopefully my head isn't in camera. It's always tough when we haven't, my husband hasn't been setting up videos for me for a while because he forgets where the markers are for us that we use, so we don't end up taking pictures of the ceiling. And, you know, I forget, and then I look at it and I say, oh, it looks fine, honey, and then we do it and we're like, yeah, what happened there? All you see is we missed the whole, we can't see anything. So, or all you see is the top of my head, which is, I did my hair, so it's okay. I missed my hair appointment. I was ill and I didn't make it, so, oh, I'm a complete mess. So hopefully by the end of this week on Friday, I do have a hair appointment. Thursday or Friday, I have a hair appointment. I don't know which day it is, but I'm not missing this one. I don't care. I will sit and suffer in the chair while I get my hair done. Oh, come on now. I usually don't have trouble with this sticking to me, but today... All right. Okay, what you may see after this is when I find what I'm looking for, I'll show you. You know, I always show you when I've completely finished like the whole batch or whatever. Why am I struggling? I just use some Fabri-Tac and it'll stick. This always works on my laces, but for some reason today it's not happening. Could be the weather. It was very foggy and wet this morning. Very, very wet out, which is great. California needs it because we're coastal. So, and then it's supposed to be warm again today. So, because when it gets hot here, it brings the fog in until it breaks the heat. Oh, isn't that pretty? Okay, very, very pretty. And let's see. I bet you can guess what I'm doing. I'll wipe that off. This poor bottle gets so gooey that the cap gets full of the glue. I need to actually switch caps. I feel like I want something else, you know. I don't know what, but I feel like I need something else, which I probably don't have out, and to try to pull it out would be tough. So I will leave that there, and I will look for some more goodies for this. But you get the idea. Isn't that pretty? And then I have some library cards that I printed on pink paper and some parchment paper, and then just on white paper. So you get the idea of how to do these. And you have a pretty little, you know, card to stick in your journal. Especially, oh, you know, I wrapped that around the back, and now I realize that was not a good idea. So we're going to have to cover that with something, and you could still write, but that's not wide enough. This one might work. Let's see if this works. Because I don't like the way that looks. All right. So hopefully I'm excited again and enjoying everything I'm doing. And, you know, oh, I don't want you guys to take that the wrong way. I don't know how to verbalize to you how I was feeling, but let's just say this. I'm very excited, and I'm happy, and I'm excited to get back into my craft room and create beautiful things again and get things into my shop. That is my goal. I keep talking about it. The problem is I'm daunted by the amount of work it takes to get it into the shop. And if you have an Etsy shop, you know exactly what I am talking about. Well, I'm dragging my feet, and I know it won't be that bad. Once I get going, I'll get on a roll, and I will get, you know, things will be fine. I just need to make myself do the first couple, and then it'll just go like crazy. But my goal is to get this stuff in the shop this week. So honestly and truly, I swear, start looking, because they go out as fast as they go in, and that's not bragging. It just is. I have collectors of my work who snatch things up really fast. But I hope you will try, because I do want everything to sell. I do make it to sell. Not like in this little corner right here. I don't know. Need to make it higher? Yeah, maybe. No. It's not glued down right here, so let's... there we go. So, hopefully I haven't rambled on too much. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I promise my videos will be fabulous from here on out. This one's just a little rough trying to explain things and work at the same time. If I just sat and talked to you, it'd be fine. But I'm trying to work at the same time, and I'm not being terribly successful at the moment. Got this on crooked. Don't you just hate that? All right, well, that covered up that thing that I didn't mean to do, and then I'll know not to wrap any of the others. So, oh, isn't that pretty? All right, well, I think I'll work on these off camera, and I'll bring them back and show them to you when they're done. You know, I will, at some point, I will show you a big pile of stuff I've been working on. And in the meantime, watch my shop for our things to get sold. We will also, I'm going to also have physical things like bulb pins, and I bought a lot of things that I have multiple massive amounts of, and so I want to start whittling some of that down. So whether it be like colored safety pins or bulb pins or things you can use to make your journals. So hopefully we're going to have some of that in there as well. We are going to have some vintage digital pieces that are scanned. So starting now, starting September 1st, actually, it's going to start being a more active shop in addition to, and now my shop is Vintage Paper Girl, but I'm inside a Jewel Design with Jolene Burt. And so I'm a substrate of her shop. So you'll have to look for the things you'll know, because she just does digitals and I do all the physical stuff. So any of that other stuff, if it's not a digital, more than likely it's mine. I think she does have a journal in there. But occasionally she'll put some physical things in there, but mainly it's me. So start watching for that. And I think that's about it, you guys. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'm really happy that you came along and watched. Please comment so I know you're here, and please give me a thumbs up so that I know you like the video. That way I can kind of gauge what you like and what you don't like. If I'm not seeing thumbs up, I don't know if you guys like those videos or not. Should I keep doing them? Should I do something else? Because I really want you to like what's up there, but I also have to like what's up there. So anyway, have a fabulous day. I love you all. Hugs and kisses, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye.